Hey guys, just little old me. I thought I'd just shoot you a real quick one today. A lot of the time people ask me, what is it you're eating? What is it you're eating? What can I have for my snacks? What can I have for my main meals? What is it that you eat to stop your snacking during the day and stop eating crap and all that sort of jazz? So I've literally just got back from a little shopping trip to town, which I didn't even know I was going to make. I went in there to do some banking and ended up spending some money in Holland and Barrett. So I popped in today, and one of the other health food shops in there as well. Anyway, so I thought I'd just show you just a couple of little things that I've picked up today, because basically the last couple of days I've been struggling for my snacks. I've found myself having to eat a bit too much fruit, perhaps just absolutely nailing back on bananas and that, and that's really basically because I've been hungry, predominantly due to the fact that I've not been having enough protein and fats within my little snacks as well. So I'm sort of making up for that today with what I've been going out and getting. So what we got here, first of the little things I've got here is actually an industrial sized bag of mixed nuts. There's actually some raisins in that one as well, which I didn't realise when I picked it up, which isn't ideal really, but to be honest, as a little snack that ain't too bad. Especially sort of if I'm having that sort of a little while after I've trained, because you know the sugars in the raisins are, you know, that ain't going to do too much damage then, so that's pretty cool. And as you'll see, kind of got a bit peckish on the way out. Basically, if I buy an industrial sized bag of mixed nuts or something like this, chances are that if I don't sort myself out within, I don't know, how big is it? It's about 1 kilogram, so generally maybe within, like, certainly within the week, I'll have banged through that no problem, maybe even just, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. So what I'll be doing is chucking, you know, handfuls of this or whatever into little Tupperware boxes, just to make sure I'm not going to be having too much. I'll probably chuck between about 80 and 120 grams in there, I guess. Chuck them in a Tupperware box, I'll chuck that in my bag, take that down to Weymouth with me to work, leave the rest of this stuff at home, so I ain't going to be just gorging and just massive handfuls every 5 minutes. So that's what I've got there, mixed nuts and unfortunately some raisins. What I've got next, walnuts. I'm a big fan of these, the walnuts. Awesome little snack, to be honest. I quite like chucking these on top of my banana as well. You know, the eggs, the bananas, the cinnamon, all that sort of just stuff. When I grill up the top of the banana, I'll bang a few of these on there as well. Just gives it a little bit more of a crunchy feeling and adds a few extra sort of minerals and vitamins in there as well, which is ideal. I'm not opening these ones just yet, but again, same sort of thing. If I'm going to take a handful of these with me to work in the morning, I'll just bang them in, either in with those ones or just chuck them in like in a separate little Tupperware box or something like that. But yeah, they're another decent little snack which will help keep you filled up. What else have I got? Sunflower seeds. A big fan of sunflower seeds. Great source of omega-3s. Real good little snack again. Again, I'll probably just bang a handful of these down when I'm having like a bit of fruit or something. I like to chuck these on things like salads, and again on top of my bananas, I'll chuck anything on top. Oh, there goes my phone. I'll chuck anything on top of those things. So sunflower seeds are a real good one as well. Nice little thing like just with. I'll tell you what is quite nice actually is it tastes a little bit like a naughty kind of snack. Is you mash up a couple of bananas, bang a couple of like a small handful of sunflower seeds in there, small handful of like pumpkin seeds, and maybe a couple of like nuts or something. Just mash it all up together and just spoon it. That's actually a pretty nice post-workout snack, because you get all the sugars in there, you get some fats, you get some some high quality carbs and the proteins in there as well from the nuts and seeds. That's a tidy little one. Mash some bananas up, chuck a pile of crap in there, and get it down. By crap I mean nuts and seeds, which is obviously good, not crap. What have I got next? Flaked almonds. Why have I bought those? Alright, almonds. I think I got these because that's again another thing I like to chop on top of various things. Like if I'm having like porridge, I might dump these on top of my porridge. Or again, if I'm having my almighty banana, I might bang a few of those on there. Just another nice little thing just to break up the monotony of potentially eating the exact same snack every single day. What else have I got? Ah, yes, my nut butters. Alright, peanut butter's a sack of crap. Peanuts aren't even nuts. Okay, it's a type of legume. Hazelnut butter is the dogs. It's pretty tasty, and it's actually you know, not that too bad for you. It's actually, you know, packed full of proteins and high quality fats in there as well. What I'll do with that is most probably quite a lot of the time I'll just get a bloody great big knife and just like knife it onto like a banana or some fruit or something like that, like an apple or something, and just nail that down, because that's pretty tasty as well. And again, gives you your fats and your proteins in there too. I've also bought some almond butter. This stuff's a dog's bollocks. Real big fan of this stuff. packed full of goodness and tasty stuff as well. And again, I'll do a similar sort of thing where if I'm feeling a little bit dangerous, and I'm depending on what stage of my nutrition plan I'm on, if I'm having oat cakes or rice cakes or something like that, or you know, that spelt crisp bread, that's pretty good as well. Then I'll probably nail some of that onto there as well as a decent snack. Just have a couple of those. Yeah, good stuff. It's quite expensive. I think it's about, what is it? I think it's about like £3.50 or £2.50 or yeah, £2.50 I think for a little jar of it. But it's, you know, it's top quality stuff, and you don't need masses of it anyway. And you know, you can even just eat that by the spoonful. To be honest, just have a spoonful of that with a banana or with some fruit or whatever, and that's all good. The other one I got cashew butter as well, so I quite like my nut butters. You can also get like what was it? Pumpkin seed butter and like sesame seed spreads and all that sorts of things. They're actually pretty good as well. All tasty little things which are going to give you the fats and the proteins, and actually help you sort of feel fuller for longer, as well as helping to control your blood sugar levels as well, so we're not getting that big rise and the big drop in there as well. And then the last little thing I got in here, get rid of that, almond milk. Alright, have a look at that. Almond milk. Alright, this stuff's quality, lovely stuff. It's actually pretty sweet tasting, and there's not really any crap in there. Just double check. Can't even see these ingredients. It's in French or something. Yeah, almonds, some agave syrup which comes from like agave nectar, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so almond milk's pretty good. With that stuff, if you're having like something like porridge or millet porridge, or even like quinoa, you can use it on as well to like make a decent brekkie, and just chucking some of that on there instead of just water makes it quite a bit sweeter, and it's pretty bloody tasty, to be honest. Again, it's quite expensive, but at the same time you don't really need too much of it for what you want. I think, what's that, a litre? So you know, you're going to get a good few brekkies out of that as well if you're having that sort of every 3 days or something like that with your breakfast. Alright, so here we go. This is the thing I actually just pulled out of my fridge, because I'm a big fan of this. When I went to Thailand, I got a bit of addicted to like Thai food, like Thai curries and that. There's a bloody random bug on there. You must want some as well. Yeah, so I went out looking for like a decent quality paste or something like that, which I can actually start making some curries with and that. Just because I'm a bit too lazy sometimes to actually try and make the whole paste myself. So this one, I think I got this one in Helen's Whole Foods. It's like it's not very expensive, like $1.65 there. Price tags on there. But basically, there's no crap in there, and it's just quality. It's what we got in here. Green chilies, lemongrass, garlic, a bit of salt, galangal, some shrimp paste, which is just shrimp and salt. Kaffir lime peel, coriander seed, pepper, cumin, and turmeric. That's all that's in there. Okay, and that's top quality stuff. I'll show you what it looks like. Just a bag of it. Just squeeze out X amount into your into a wok or whatever. Fry it up a bit. Coconut milk. Chuck your veggies. Chuck your meat in there as well, and then you just cook yourself up a beautiful little Thai curry. What you don't want to do if you do buy some of this stuff is what I did the first time, because I was sure that when I was in the shop, I was sure that when I asked the girl what I got to do, I'm positive she said, yeah, you just put the whole thing in there with some coconut milk. So I didn't even bother reading the instructions. I just chucked out, how much is it? It's like 400. Yeah, I chucked a 400-gram tub of this in the wok. Started stirring it up. Chucked my coconut milk in. Chucked my meat in. Blah blah blah. Cooked it up, and it was the most horrifically hot, disgusting thing I've ever tasted in my bloody life. And then I poured another thing of coconut milk in there. It still tasted horrendous. Poured another one in there, so there's now like 1.2 litres of coconut milk in there, and it still tasted bloody horrific. And I thought, oh, I might as well should read the instructions really. And it said put something like 50 grams in there, so I put like eight times too much paste in there. So read the back of it, but it's good stuff. Get it down, by all means, you know, nail into something like that, because it's top quality. Anyway, that's a bit of an insight into the sorts of things that I'll be eating at the minute. I don't know if I've got anything exciting in the fridge to show you in a minute. Eggs. Eggs and some beer, which isn't mine, left over from a barbecue, which obviously I didn't drink because I'm an animal. Alright, so have a fantastic day. I'll be in touch very soon with something else exciting for you, I'm sure. And yeah, catch you later. Bye bye.